Want your plumbing company to appear in the top 3 search results on Google Organic? I'm going to share with you today what works in 2026. My name is Nolan Walker. I've done this for 16, 17 years now, working with hundreds of plumbing companies. I'm going to share with you some of the steps that it requires to show up at the top of not only Google, Google Maps, Google Organic, but also AI now. Google's still the vast majority of it, but you don't want to miss out on AI because it'll slowly lower the amount of leads you're going to get. So step 1, guys, you need a website. It can't be a bad website. It can't be a forgotten website, neglected, and it can't be a spammed website. Most guys put up one, neglect it, or spam it and throw links into it. And it's such old school stuff. I mean, anybody blogging today, throwing up city pages, just doing links out of India, it's spammed out, it's bad content, and it's a poor user experience, and it's poor digital brand signaling that violates Google Webmaster guidelines. So in this stuff, when you're doing it, I go over this stuff with you. So you've got to follow Google Webmaster guidelines. In layman's terms, it just means don't spam. And if you try to contrive content like blogs to beat the system, that's spam. And then you have to have a good webmaster guidelines. You have to have a good user experience. And after you have a good user experience and not violate, you have to distribute content. So you cannot have just a website and reviews. Now, if you've been around 20 years in a market, there might be a guy hanging on and he's not doing anything else, but he's losing ranking whether you think he is or not, and not gaining keywords and all the other stuff. As that guy doesn't do stuff like Facebook or YouTube or Instagram, the algorithm, whether it's Google or whether it's AI, is charting your brand in this universe of stuff for your brand. And so it's not a brand like old days, or like it's Coca-Cola or something, but it's your plumbing company's brand, and you champion that brand. Fact is, most guys don't do hardly anything and wonder why they don't show up. Today, getting a website, leaving it alone, and getting a few reviews is the equivalent of getting a business card in the 80s and tacking it on the cork board at the donut shops in town. It is just not good enough. And so all that stuff has to be great. Sounds tough, but we've got a lot of things that we've developed over the years. I've had a piece of software that we've developed from scratch called Data Pins. It allows you to go in and tag every job and show the geo coordinate. The photos count as unique content with alt tags. The videos count as unique content. The words you write for the caption get redone with AI, and then they're put on the individual pages, drain to drain, water heater to water heater, and it validates the service in the marketplace. So even if the client doesn't leave a review, they see the data pin and all the other things around it, which is even better than a review because of that. Multiple points of data about each job. That's good user experience. That's good content. That doesn't violate Google Webmaster guidelines, and it helps you show up in ranking. But nowadays, data pins will shoot it to your own YouTube account for video. Make a Facebook post, make an Instagram post, put part of it back up to the Google map. And so then that website that you have, which is basically a lame duck website with a few reviews, gets a great website, gets updated with pins to the proper pages of relevant content, and then begins to distribute the brand signal. And even if those third-party SERP signals for social media don't get calls from social media, you get higher rankings on Google and AI as a result of it. I've done this forever. I know it sounds complicated with data pins, 90 seconds a job. Or there's a desktop version, and all of it's done. We tie it into your brand, and we manage it. We do not shirk our responsibilities of your digital brand signaling, of your core webmaster services that you need, plumbing webmasters combined with data pins, and you have a proper signal, a proper brand, great content being added regularly without cheating. Remember, somebody has 500 blogs, it's complete trash. Nobody reads those blogs, by the way. Anybody thinking, I've been preaching on how bad blogs are for 7 years since we had content from data pins, and now people are catching on finally. But they actually will cause you to get a loss of rankings in that case. Doesn't mean you can't add content, can't add bad content, spammy content. Anyway, give us a call. I'd love to hear from you. Done this forever. We'd love to be assistants. Absolutely, you guys should start marching more, and you'll start showing up better online.